Hey guys, it's Melissa and Jeff. Do you want to say your own name?
Jeff. Hey, so we, Melissa had put up on the Instagram to ask questions for a Q&A, and you guys had lots of Q's, so now we got lots of A's.
All right, so I will open up Instagram and we will start answering some questions. So I only briefly just started going through these. I saw a lot of them kind of repeated themselves, so we'll try to answer as many as we can, obviously. And if you guys hear kids in the background, it's because, well, it's Saturday and the kids are here.
Yeah, that's not, you guys are not surprised to hear kids.
I'm just scroll all the way to the top one. All right. Okay, so I have Instagram open and I'm just gonna start reading questions out loud for us to answer. The first question is it's Maddie Hattie 1234 asks, how did we meet each other?
On the internet, MySpace.
Yeah, but then in person at a Starbucks.
Yeah, and that was like an awesome date because we went to Starbucks and hung out, and then we went out to the movies, and then we hung out and had dinner, and we had a double date that night with one of her friends.
It was like the world's longest date.
Pretty much a keeper.
Yeah. It worked out though. Okay, next question. Next question. Witchingham is asking, are there a lot of girls in both of your families?
Yeah, so I have a sister. My dad has a sister. My mom has 4 sisters. And then from there it just gets crazy, but that was,
Yeah, so my family and extended family is pretty much like 50-50. I mean, I grew up in a family of 4, 2 boys, 2 girls. My cousins, it was 2 boys, 2 girls. Same thing with my mom and dad's families as well. It was pretty evenly split. But the girls don't decide gender for babies, so I guess it really just matters what his family.
Well, I mean, I have 2 brothers, and I have 2 uncles, and then 4 uncles. So anyway, I have a lot, but my mom had 4 sisters, so maybe they got the Lineberger gene.
Maybe. So Scarlett May X is asking, what is our favorite memory from 2017?
Gemma.
Yeah, I was just gonna say probably.
I mean, that's kind of tough. Other than Gemma, like a personal. Let's do like a personal thing that happened. Like what for you? Not like, oh, Gemma was born. Like I get that's kind of for you, but like.
I would say like either the baby being born or like one of the trips we took.
Oh yeah, we did a lot of great trips.
Yeah, so one of our vacations or the baby being born.
I think my favorite trip was to Disney when we got to hang out with the Ballingers and the Ohana Adventure.
Oh, that was really fun.
So that was really nice. Those guys are all super fun.
Yeah, you guys should check out those channels if you haven't already. So a bunch of people, like by a bunch I mean like literally I feel like a couple hundred people, and then we get asked all the time, but they're asking, will we have any more kids or do we want any more kids? We're not pregnant right now. I don't think we're planning on getting pregnant anytime soon. We've never really we didn't like get married and decide in advance like, oh, we're gonna 10 years from now live in the suburbs and have 5 kids. We just kind of took it like year by year and kid by kid.
For all the things that we planned really well, family size
was not one of
them.
Has
been under discussed.
Yeah, like it was never a thing.
But it's good. I mean, like we're
open
people
to
say like,
having
how
lots
do
of
you
kids.
have 5 kids? Like, how do you raise them? Like, I don't know. How do you have 1 kid? How do you have no kids? How do you have a dog? How do you, like, you just, once you do, you take care of them and love them and teach them.
So I don't know the answer to that. I'd say like right now, probably not. We're still not that old. So, I mean, we could technically have more kids. So I don't want to like completely rule it out like for the future. Cause
technically
I don't know. But not right now, I would say. I would say 2018 is probably not going to bring another Weiss baby.
That would be mathematically close.
Close, it could happen.
I squeak-witted.
You could squeak-witted like at the end of the year.
Ew,
so
we gotta go.
No, so that's answering that question. Let's see what else here. There's so many questions.
Oh, let's see here. I think, let me see too. Oh, come on.
I'm scrolling the other way.
How could you make the questions? All right, I'll make up a question you guys might ask. Where are the kids? Because you guys are always like, well, they're all here. They're all here. And the big ones are raising the little ones.
No, Gabriel's watching Gemma in the other room though. So it's Franny's asking, how old were we when we met each other?
I was 27.
And I was 21. Like barely 21.
I was barely 27.
I was barely 21. No, you were like 27 and a half. I think.
What is it? I was barely
like 21, but he was like 27 and a half. And our 10-year wedding anniversary is actually coming up this year, so that's really exciting. We will be 10 years married on May 11th. and we're gonna be going to Maui that next week to celebrate. So just us, no kids. We're really excited about that. But yeah, so we were pretty young when we met each other, and when we got married too, because we got married like a year later. So I think I was still 21. I turned 22 like right after we got married. Let's see. All right, Kaya Soccer 21 is asking, what inspired us to start YouTube?
I would say saving memories, and I don't know, very few of you were around for the first year, which is totally good. I get it. It was kind of like home videos that were really hard to watch, and then we just started.
I love watching them.
No, they're hard to watch because they're so slow and like nothing happens. Then like 8 minutes are over, and you're like, so you were just in the car for a little bit, like, ugh. But now it's just, I guess, better edited. It's a better story. It's the same stuff, but it's just condensed into a story better, right? We're storytellers. We tell you the story of our day or the story of what we're doing. But the original purpose was to save our memories, and now we've saved our memories in style.
Yeah.
I think, really, right? Because it's more watchable for everyone.
I know, going back and watching the videos is awesome. Like seeing, even just from like a year ago, the kids like grow so fast. So I feel like when we say like when we're old, we're gonna like go back and watch like all the videos of our life.
Golfing. You'd probably be golfing or traveling while she's at home watching videos.
Who says I'm to be at home?
Well, you could be watching them on the plane on Wi-Fi.
Maybe. All right.
Or you'll have, by then, you'll have like a cyborg chip of Wi-Fi in your neck.
I'll just be able to like close my eyes and
just close your eyes.
Anytime I want to be like a memory, but it'll be like rewatching a video.
This is
getting weird. We're going on futury. 12 Chapters of K is asking, what's your favorite memory together?
I mean, there's a lot of memories. Because I just can't divide them up into little big favorites.
Well, you say yours and I'll say mine.
So my favorite memories are probably our cruises together. Because right when we got married, we went on like
3 cruises.
I think 2.
2 or 3?
2 cruises.
It was within the first couple years that we were
So that
married.
was like, that was a lot of fun. That was special.
Except I get boat sick. So, I mean, it was still fun for me, but like, I was pretty sick.
And for the record, so you guys know this, Melissa owes me some lava cake. Because every time we were eating on the boat, like we would be eating and then she's like, I have to go back to the room. Like right when they're bringing dessert out.
Because I was so sick.
And I get it, so I left and I took care of her.
But he
I'm a good
really
husband.
was
But
that.
like every single night, then you sit with the same group of people and like, oh my gosh, dessert was so good, I'm looking forward to it. And I was like, oh my gosh, me too, I missed it last night. And then it's like, we have to go again. And I'm like, no, lava cake, it's delicious.
All right, so my favorite memory is probably our first trip that we took to Hawaii together, because it was like the first time that you've ever been there. And that was super fun. We stayed at like a resort, the Hyatt, I think, the Hyatt Resort.
And Melissa frolicked through the waves and it was phenomenal.
I love the beach. I love Hawaii. It's like my favorite place. So it was kind of cool sharing that with Jeff, and he got to experience it, and we had a really great time together. So yeah, that was my favorite memory. So a bunch of people are asking what our, I guess, like heritage is, which is kind of an interesting question. So me, from what I know, I'm half Italian, Sicilian to be exact, and like a quarter German and like a quarter Irish.
And I am American. No, oh, that's true.
We are American, yeah.
But I am mostly German and Irish with a little something else.
Like maybe a little bit of English or something in there, some Norwegian. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, just from that part of Europe, I guess.
I know my grandpa on my dad's side, which is where the Weiss name comes from, he came over from Germany, so.
Okay.
Pretty
yeah,
sure.
maybe we should do one of those like ancestry DNA things. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I've seen some people do videos.
I try to do the online thing where you kind of trace your family back, genealogy stuff, but it only went back to my great grandpa coming over, and like he came over in like 1892.
Oh, so you don't have any records?
I don't know how to. I'd have to go to
Your
Germany.
parents probably do.
Find out. Yeah.
Actually, another question about Europe. Actually, Maria Torres is asking, have you guys ever been outside the U.S.? If so, where? If not, which countries would you like to visit in Europe? Love you guys. Your family's awesome. Greetings from Spain.
Hey.
Hi, Spain. And Maria. So we've been to Mexico. So that's out of the country technically. I have been to Europe, and I don't think
I haven't been to Europe. I've been to Canada, but I grew up in Buffalo. So like we were playing baseball in the backyard and I hit the ball into Canada by accident, so we had to jump the fence and get it.
Right?
No, it's pretty close.
So he's been to Canada. I've never been to Canada, but I have been to Europe. I went on a trip with my family when I was like a teenager. We went to Italy, Germany, France, Austria, Switzerland, anywhere else? Just in that region of Europe, and it was awesome, and I would love to go back, but our kids are really little right now to take them, and they're also little to like leave them for like an extended period of time. And if you go to Europe, it's so like much traveling that you really, if you're gonna go, you'd want to go for like 2 or 3 weeks. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that anytime in like the near future, but I know, like, 'cause it's expensive and it's a long trip. I know, it really does. Oh, and I've also been to like Honduras and like Costa Rica and like further south. I've gone there too. So I would like to go to like Australia and like New Zealand. I think that would be really cool. I'd love to go to, I don't know, like Ireland.
I'm open to go.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Oh, you know where I want to go? I've never been to like the UK. I've never been to like England. And I think that would be really cool.
What language do they speak there? What language?
The English.
They speak English?
They speak the English.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, most European countries speak English. I mean, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but even when I was there, you know, forever ago, like a lot of people spoke English. So I think that that's a pretty normal thing. But yeah, so I would love to go. I would love to go back. Hopefully the opportunity for that arises in the future for us, because that would be really amazing. Allie Williams 04 is asking, will we move to a different house soon? No. We moved into this house like 6 months ago and completely renovated it. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna die here.
No, first of all.
All right, maybe not. Maybe that's extreme.
Die here.
But like, I don't want to like move anytime soon. I mean, like, I have no plans of moving anytime soon.
Gosh, that turned dark.
A little morbid.
I'm gonna die here. Well,
I mean, I just can't imagine the scenario that we would move. Like, is there any scenario you can think of that you'd just be like, yeah, we should go somewhere else?
I don't know.
I don't know. We like where we live.
Sure.
And we like our house a lot now, so. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna be here for a while.
I like our backyard.
Our backyard's amazing.
In the winter, it's a little colder back.
I'm looking forward to like when we redo the backyard, because we're gonna add like a hot tub and like a bunch of really cool stuff out there. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But it'll be like extra amazing after we do that. So I'm really excited. Bella Obligado asks if we are planning to release any merchandise. And I think we are. I think we're trying to. We've been working on some designs. It's just taking longer than we thought. And then we're trying to decide if we want to like have it distributed through like a district lines type company, which is like a place that does merch for YouTubers, or if we want to like open our own
we should do
line.
A design contest.
That would be really cool.
With you guys, because you guys have great ideas all the time.
Maybe you should make our art for us. So yeah, so if you want to, you've got some art ideas, email us. Our email's down in the description box below. That would be super amazing. And then let us know, like what do you think? Do you guys think we should like open our own clothing store line? Or should we like go through one of those like YouTuber websites? I'm just not sure like what the best angle is. So let us know if you have any advice for us. Sandy on Instagram is asking, what is the biggest pet peeve that we have about each other?
Go ahead.
I'll go first. Okay. So my biggest pet peeve about Jeff is that sometimes he chews with his mouth open, and I have that weird thing with your brain that makes you want to murder people when they chew with their mouth open. So yeah, I can't handle mouth noises at all.
I think that's false. I think that's a false memory.
It's not.
False memory.
So that's it. Do you have one for me or no?
I can't really think of any. But I guess if you're forcing me to give you one, something that happened today is I went up, we have 2 sinks. You've probably seen our bathroom. 2 sinks, and someone puts all their stuff on my sink because their sink is over full. The whole thing is covered with stuff. And then over on my side, there's all like hair and hair things and like.
So let me explain what
and then I go to brush my teeth and I'm like, oh.
There's no way, okay, that's not, okay. Let me explain it. Our new counters in our new house, with this, each side is like a counter, a little bit of counter with like a sink. And then on my side, there's a lot of makeup and stuff on the counter.
How'd that get there?
From the makeuping. And then on the other side is like our blow dryer and like our hair stuff.
Our hair.
He uses the blow dryer too. So like the blow dryer's over there, so then like the flat iron's over there. And so then sometimes I'll go over there and like do my hair.
All the time.
A lot of times.
Look what you guys are making us do. You guys, who asked this question?
Sandy.
Sandy. Thanks a lot, Sandy.
It's okay. Okay, another question. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last question, just so we don't wanna make this video like super long, but if you have other questions for us that you'd like to see us answer in another Q&A, make sure that you leave a comment down below and leave a question there, and we'll go back and look through those questions when we make our next video, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready for the last question?
I'm ready.
All right, what was the most embarrassing moment in your marriage? From Lena 2003.
So we had been married maybe 6 months. And
you're like laughing.
And I had kind of a stomach ache, like a kind of little bit of a stomach flu, and I was a little gassy. She knows what I'm gonna say.
We were watching a movie, I remember.
We were watching, and I was sitting in a recliner by myself because I had a stomach ache. I was like, you don't want to be near me because I'm stinky right now. And I had some toots, but one of them.
He trusted it.
Just one of them was not a toot. So that's all. That's, you guys.
The funny thing is, it's not even, I wasn't like, I didn't feel like it was embarrassing, but I did laugh so hard.
Well, because I was, anyway, this is turning into a disgusting discussion.
For me, probably, like, I'm trying to think about something embarrassing for me. Probably, like, something to do with, like, having the kids or something. Like, where it's just like, yeah, it's, like, gross. And if you're like, oh, I didn't really want you to see that, but you kind of did, I'm sorry. So, anyway, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you're not already. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time.
Alright, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Ended on the round note. Good way to end it.